Hello and welcome to the 51st Annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Today we have the York Dukes versus the Batavia Bulldogs. John, a couple moments ago we were talking about some unfortunate news. Dick Campbell has passed the age of 97 years old.
Yeah, an incredible loss. Well, very sad loss for the York Dukes community. I mean, we're in the gym named after him. So that just speaks volumes of what he had and what he meant to this program. So it only matters that the last game of tonight will be a York game.
Definitely, John. Now, as we go over the starting lineup for the Dukes, we've got Joseph Luby alongside Nathan Loku. We also got Will O'Leary alongside Jackson Rennick and Hunter Stepanek for the York Dukes.
Looks like Jackson Rennick's got a little bit of a crowd.
Oh yeah, Jackson Rennick. He is the toughest white boy at York, easily. Nobody can debate that.
I mean, there is me and there is you.
No.
You don't think we're that tough?
We're not in that group. Excuse
We're
John
so
there.
tough.
Then we got the Batavia Bulldogs lineup out here tonight. You got Joe Reed alongside Brett Bergen, as well as Xavier Justice, Ben Silbernagel, as well as Evan Blankenship. Tonight's going to be a pretty even matchup. Both teams very highly competitive. York starting out with a great record on the season, 10-1. Batavia Bulldogs also starting out pretty hot. Going to tip off here. And Stepanek's going to win this one for the Dukes and hand it over to O'Leary. O'Leary taking the ball up on the right side of the court. It's Poku. Poku taking the screen from Stepanek, electing to drive up, and nice take from Poku.
I mean, that's a way to start a game there, Zach.
The electric atmosphere we have right now. The main gym is pretty packed more than earlier in the day.
You really don't get this gym to be loud ever, but this one is going to be a loud one.
Taking the ball up now, Justice hands it over to the corner. Justice swinging around the key. Blankenship, deep three. Blankenship off the back iron. Rebounding by Batavia. Luby strips it free, and they're going to call the jump ball.
I mean, what a way. This is electric. I will say I did get a little distracted by the Batavia bench having an in-sync little foot clap motion during York on offense.
I like how they all got the matching shoes as well. Very nice.
When you have a team that matches like that, you just know you're going to be in perfect sync.
Blankenship at top of the key now. Trying to start the play. Deep three. That one is just short for Justice. Justice gets the ball back, though.
Yeah, they'll give him another chance from down low.
Justice swinging into the lane. Trying to get around Stepanek. Electing to drive now. Bergen back out to Justice. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Trying to get the shot off in time. They do. Doesn't connect. Rennick gets the board.
Yeah, and there comes that crowd again. And Mr. Dunn is almost another player.
And the ball for O'Leary. O'Leary out to Poku, stripped away. Poku gets it back. Poku trying to get around the defender. Plenty of time left on the shot clock. Luby looking to drive. Nowhere to go. Taking it back out, looking for somebody. Rennick up top. They go to Poku. Rennick setting the screen. Driving, Poku. Can't get it to go. Stepanek board. He takes his man down and he gets it to go.
He wanted a foul with that one, but he did not get it. The Batavia coach is running after that ball, and he does not seem happy as York leads with 4.
Silbernagel over to Justice. Back out. Justice top of the key, looking to start the offense. Over to Reed. Reed back at the Blankenship. Back to Justice. Justice on the corner, trying to drive, takes the midi, doesn't get it to go. Luby ends up with it.
You know, Luby's one of those guys that Dunn has been able to put in the rotation. He's a shooter, and he's one of those big men.
Luby, a great powerhouse on offense and defense. Rennick with the ball now, hands it off to O'Leary. O'Leary looking to drive. Nice little pass to Luby. Nice cut from Luby, and he gets it to go.
And he wanted to show off that skill I talked about earlier, so he showed it off.
Trying to break the press now. Poku playing up. Justice hands over to Silkaitis. Swing over to Reed. Reed back to Justice at the top of the key. Swinging it around. Trying to find the open man. One fake on Rennick. Back out. Long three, no good once again. Tough rebound from O'Leary. He hit the floor hard.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to get up from. Looks like he's going to be fine, but you always worry when a player like that goes down. O'Leary only a sophomore, and he's starting now.
Yeah, very young lineup out here. Only two seniors in Stepanek and Rennick. Batavia will get the ball back, though. Trying to pass it in. Oh, Rennick ends up with it.
I mean, I see why he's got the crowd now here.
Larry matched up and he's thrown away. Going up with it is Justice, and Justice gets it to roll in.
That'll be Batavia's first points. The Dukes kept them silent for a while, and let's see, can they do it again? They cannot.
Came out of nowhere. Silkaitis, great aggression on that play, couldn't get it to go. And O'Leary is coming out for the Dukes. Into the game is going to be Oskandon.
Sawyer is another one of those guys who started later. He was a sophomore last year, starting on varsity. Now he's kind of dropped in the rotation just because of all the new talent coming up.
Oku getting a screen from Stepanek. Hands it over to Stepanek. Nice little fade, rims out. And it's going to be hit away. And it's going to remain the Dukes' ball.
You know, the Dukes like to play classy, but I will say, Zach, tonight feels like the night for a Hunter Stepanek dunk.
Yes, I can feel it too. He's one of the tallest people out there, and any of the lineups in this tournament, especially on the court as of right now. Getting the ball now is Heron as he entered the game. Over to Luby, just over his head, and it's out of bounds.
I mean, the only guy closest to him is Danny Rabel on Batavia Bulldogs at 6'8", when Hunter Stepanek is 6'9".
Just a little bit taller. Let's see if they play into him today. All top of the key now, trying to get around his far. And they're going to call the shove on Heron.
Yeah, they're definitely going to want to resolve the fouls that they had earlier. That's kind of what hurt them in a couple of games that they've had to come back from early in their season. Zach, I know you've been to a lot of them. I've been to a couple, but foul trouble is what hurts the Dukes here.
Yeah,
so Batavia will take this one up at the Duke.
Picking it up now is Justice. Long three. Can't get it to connect. The ball is on the floor. All players running after it. They're going to call the jump ball.
I think Rennick's going to come out with this one.
Tough time finding the three ball for the Bulldogs as Farrar couldn't get that one to go.
Yeah. This Batavia team is coming out hot. Strong lineup as well. I mean, look at that bench. That thing goes deep.
Yeah, one of the deeper rosters we've seen in this tournament. Some of these teams only have 10 guys. A team like this, plenty of heads on the court.
I mean, their bench goes out to the hallway.
Luby takes his first shot of the night. Can't get it to go. Rennick, ball batted out of his hands, trying to fight for it.
You know, you won't see that Luby mix very often, but when you do, you just know he wants that one back.
Now with it, electing to drive. Dishes it out. Luby ends up with it. Luby trying to drive now. Takes it to the lane, and it's stripped away. They're going to call it out of bounds. Duke's ball. Entering the game now is going to be Costa Campus. Exiting will be Jackson Rennick. This roster runs deep for the Dukes as well. They like to run a 12-man rotation. Lots of people coming in, lots of people coming out. Stepping at the top of the key over to Heron. Heron loses it. Going up the court now is Blankenship. Blankenship, tough take, and they're going to call the foul.
I mean, Stepanek almost had a little bit of a LeBron moment there, blocked by James.
Almost got it off, but the foul was called before Stepanek reached the ball. They're going to call goaltending on that.
What?
They're going to give him the basket on that. They're going to give him the and one. Not something you see every day. Thought they called the foul first. Guess they gave him the bucket anyways. Blankenship shooting his one and only shot. He gets it to go. Cuts the deficit to 1. That's 6-5. The Dukes just over 3 minutes remaining. Poku inbounding the Stepanek. O'Leary trying to break Blankenship's press. Trying to find his way around the defender. Nice crossover into Stepanek. Stepanek, tough take off the glass.
You know, Batavia was starting to come back here, but now it's a 3-point game. Still early, but I think the Dukes can make this last.
Silvernagel hits it over to Justice. Justice. Poku up on the volleyball line on him. Now Blankenship. No one really getting into the paint here. Over to the corner, wide open look. That one is just off for Reed.
I know he wants that one back, just like a couple shots earlier.
O'Leary now. Reed, Blankenship right on top of him. Tries to give it to Stepanek once again, and it is batted away. We've been trying to run that play multiple times here tonight with Stepanek, and it only seemed to have worked once or twice.
So Luby's gonna come out, and it'll be Oskadam in now.
Like I was saying earlier, John, they like the sub players in and out very frequently.
Yeah, I mean, Dunn knows how to move his players around. He's got a lot of weapons on that bench. So any player he moves in is able to just click like a puzzle in his schemes.
Reed with the ball now on the left wing. Trying to drive and he throws it away. Barely saves it is Justice. Reed grabs onto it and he hits the ground hard.
Oskadam looks like he pulled him down with that one. Would have loved to see Oskadam come down with that one. Duke's possession.
Unfortunately, it's going to stay Batavia's ball. And throwing in the ball now is going to be Farrar. Hands over to Reed. Reed back to Farrar. Farrar. Top of the key, long three. No good for Reed once again.
I mean, that was a close miss, I will say. He definitely had that in him.
Reed's been putting up some good shots. Nothing has been falling for Batavia thus far. Now Kosek, top of the key to Stepanek. Stepanek back to O'Leary in the corner. O'Leary picking up the dribble, and they're going to call a foul.
I mean, he was close. I will say, you know, this gym is very close, like very packed for Batavia and York. I mean, obviously Elmhurst, the home of the Dukes. Batavia, a team south of 290. That's a far drive.
Definitely a big crowd for this team.
Yeah.
It is the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, and it is Christmas break, so a lot of people have some time on their hands, I'm assuming. O'Leary now. Trying to set up the offense. Asking for the screen from Campus. Campus. Pick and roll. Up with it. Can't get it to go. Rebounded. Up with it, and it does go in for Bernison.
Bernison, another young guy on this roster, just showing what he's all about.
Pretty big dude, 6'5", dominant force in the paint. Batavia now, Justice looking to shoot, couldn't get it off in time. Duke's zone defense, very reliable. As it hits off the top of the glass, and Poku is going to take this ball up with just 50 seconds remaining. Poku trying to get around. Oskadam didn't finish the cut, and it's going to go out of play.
It looks like he kind of just pump faked back, tricked both himself and Poku.
Sometimes it just happens in basketball. He tried to do the backwards cut and came back in.
Basketball is one of those sports that are just constantly loud. I mean, you got fans, parents, other players just screaming about everything, coaches.
Justice now, hands it over. Daly with it. Trying to give it to the corner. Justice is going to get called for the travel. Dukes leading by 5, 28 seconds remaining. More subs being made. Joseph Luca is going to be entering the game as well as Stepanek, exiting with Oskadam and Campus.
I mean, you see how those players left. It's Costa and Oskadam, and then Stepanek and Luby, two players who kind of play the same, just height difference and just kind of style.
Run over to O'Leary. 16 seconds remaining, no shot clock left. Into Stepanek, and he gets the easy bucket.
I mean, look at this. A slow start, but one that's been entertaining, Zach.
Justice into the corner, 2 seconds left. gets the shot up, no good. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Dukes leading 12-5. Before we go to break, we would like to thank our sponsors of the 2025 Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Special thanks to Breakaway Basketball, Chick-fil-A Elmhurst, as well as Elmhurst Airborne Basketball. We'll be right back with York Sports Network. Welcome back to the 54th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Dukes are currently leading the Bulldogs 12-5. Bulldogs start with the ball. Justice at the top of the key, hands it over to Silvernagel. Slips on the floor is Bergen.
Looks like they're going to need a mop in that kind of area.
Yeah, a little slippery over there. He hit the ground pretty hard. Shoes did not have enough traction on that floor.
No, I mean, there's been people slipping around this gym all night long.
They have to mop that up sooner rather than later. Justice elects to hand it back. Another three-pointer off the front iron. Stepanek gets the board. O'Leary pushing up the court pretty quickly here. Trying to get around his man. Blankenship playing some good defense. He gets it off, though, and still gets it to go.
I mean, look at that fancy move from the sophomore.
Blankenship was on him the whole time, and he still got that one to get in.
I mean, he made that just look easy, like I could do it.
Silvernagel now. Hands it over to Farrar. Farrar back with it. Wanted to shoot the deep three, couldn't get it off in time. Justice trying to find the open shot. Duke's playing pretty consistent defense thus far. Blankenship with the three. That one's off too. O'Leary almost stripped away, and it's going to be a travel on him.
Coach Dunn is not happy about that. I mean, you could see it in his face.
I thought Silvernagel may have had something to do with him falling over, but apparently not, according to the refs.
I mean, how are you going to disrespect the Dukes in the Dukes' house? I am outraged.
There's no home court advantage here. Now long pass over to Blankenship. Blankenship back to Justice. Blankenship wide open three. Can't go. Having a tough time with the three ball this game, the entire Batavia offense.
I mean, yeah, these Batavia Bulldogs have been given looks perfect from fallen Dukes.
Poku barely saves it, but he throws it right to the defense. Farrar trying to set up the offense into the paint. Wide open in the corner. Another missed three-pointer.
I mean, they called shooter in the corner. He was open. Nobody was on him. They finally got on him, and it was not good.
There's got to be a lid on the rim because nothing is falling from them outside of the paint. Luby now electing the drive. Nice move, but it's stripped away by Justice. Justice running down the court. Stepanek right on him. He waits back, and he gets it to go.
I mean, Stepanek, I thought he was just going to take him down.
Stepanek, little hezzy fade there to get him to fly by just enough so he can get the shot off.
Yeah, beautifully executed, though.
Poku, Justice right on him. And the Stepanek, but it's hit off his knee. Bergen, tipped away.
And that came my way. Hey, thank you for saving me.
Ladies all right?
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Us, okay. Good job.
Yeah. You deserve like a gold medal or something.
Saved all of our equipment. Now Farrar inbounding the ball to Justice.
Saved my pretty face. Just kidding.
Poku with the steal.
Was a little bit confused by number 15 of Batavia.
Luby with it now, top of the key over to the Poku. Into the corner to O'Leary. O'Leary trying to get the screen. They fight through it. This defense is hounding the Dukes. Stepanek gets it off, but it doesn't roll in. Justice comes up with it. Justice now taking up the court. He's over to Farrar. Farrar trying to find somebody open. Justice, long three. Another three for Justice. Justice's second three of the night.
Coach Dunn is not happy with these Dukes. They're now down to a 4-point lead here, Zach.
Their offense a little slow to start out the game, as well as Batavia. Let's see if both of these teams can pick up the slack on offense. And with that, we will be right back with York Sports Network. But real quickly, we'll thank some of our sponsors, Elmer's Baseball and Softball, M-Pist, and Every Single Day Basketball. Back now from break, Poku inbounding the ball to O'Leary. The press is being played by Blankenship. Blankenship right on top of O'Leary. O'Leary trying to find a way around, trying to drive. Little floater off it, gets it back. Stepanek, so many rebounds, not able to put it in.
Oh, Stepanek almost got his head taken off from that rebound.
Justice taking the ball up now. Justice trying to find a way around Poku. Can't. Poku playing some great defense right now. Looking for something, anything for Farrar. Over to the corner of Justice. Justice, other corner. Looking to drive. Wide open in the paint. Off the back of the glass. No good. Stepanek with the board. And it is hit away by Reed.
If he was just like maybe a foot closer to Stepanek, that would have just been one right to the eye.
Only 4:20 remaining in this first half of action.
And they're going to let O'Leary sit, bring in Herron, and they had Rennick in over the timeout.
Starting the press break now. Herron over to Luby. Luby back to Poku. In the Rennick. Rennick, quick pass to Luby. Luby fakes it and gets it in.
Luby, a professional basketball player.
That was a nice move from him for the 2 points. Now Batavia looking to answer back. Stuck in the corners, Blankenship. Blankenship looking for some help. He throws it away. Herron gains control of it. Taking it up the left side. Stops, gives it to Rennick. Rennick off the back iron. Herron ends up back with it. Over to the corner to Luby. Luby takes the open three. Can't connect. Stepanek rebounds. Back at the Poku. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Look over to Herron. Herron at the halfway mark.
Little chippy from the Batavia defense.
Rennick dishes in to Luby once again, and that's going to be a foul on Reed.
You know, that extra pass from Herron to Rennick early on in this play really benefited them, but then it kind of just brought it out. I mean, did you have to use all 35 seconds for that?
Not necessarily, John, but you know what they say, the extra pass is always the right thing to do.
It really is. But now you take a little bit of time. Sorry, you take a little bit of time off the clock now, and they remain possession.
Herron looking for somebody open. This is out to Stepanek. Stepanek. Nice little fade, and he gets it in.
So smooth like butter.
Stepanek is up to 8 points on the day, leading scorer for the Dukes.
He's always been the leading scorer just because you can throw it to him, and you know he'll either catch it or score.
Justice, long three. Misses that one. Gets an offensive board. Top the key, back out to Justice. Nice pass to the paint. Stepanek able to put a hand on it. Gets the nice roll off. Herron now taking up the left side of the court. Trying to break the press once again on Reed. Stepanek there to set the screen.
Screen did not work though.
Herron slips on the court. And it's going to be a jump ball.
I mean, Joe Reed is he's taking everything the Dukes are going to give him. If they're going to give him a open lay to block, he'll try to block it. If there's going to be a three-pointer shooter to block, he's going to block him. But you know what he will also do? He'll be getting chippy.
Joe Reed, definitely an aggressive player for the Bulldogs, helping them out on defense, very much so. As Poku inbounds the ball to Heron. Heron tries to give it to Stepanek. He gains possession and he gets the and one. Stepanek, how do you do?
I mean, Heron looks more excited than Stepanek on that play. Heron's going to get pulled away by his coach to get a little game plan going. Heron, one of those kids that can control a lot of his teammates. He's one of those guys that can just, he's a locker room buddy, you know, first in, last one out kind of guy.
Definitely couldn't agree more as Rennick is going to take a short break here as Campus enters the game. Stepanek taking his free throw. It is up and it rolls in. Shooter's touch from Stepanek.
So that'll be a 3-point little possession for Stepanek.
Entering the game now for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Blankenship alongside Bergen. Taking the ball up now is Justice. Justice moves it over to Farrar. Farrar back out to Reed. Trying to break the one-man press from the Dukes. Trying to get the offense going. Dukes playing a great defense. And he gets it to go. Tough take from Farrar. Found the open lane on the left side.
So that'll stop the drought for Batavia.
They put themselves on the board in the late stages of the second period. Stepanek sends a nice screen.
Reed comes right back, though, like a magnet.
Stepping over to Poku. Luby in the corner. Stepanek over to Campus. Hits off Campus, and they're not going to call the foul. It's going to be the Bulldogs' ball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with that one. A lot of the time, I will say I agree with a lot of refs' calls. You know, maybe they made the better one. But that one, that was right in Campus's face.
Unfortunate call there as Heron steps up on defense. Push it out over to Justice. Justice. Blankenship. Trying to get the offense moving. Nobody can get open, and it's stolen by Luby.
And Mr. Dunn is going to take a well-deserved, I thought he was going to take a well-deserved timeout, but no. They're going to call Duke's possession. Poku to inbound.
And now it's going to be O'Leary for Heron. For the Bulldogs entering the game is going to be Silvernagel in for Reed. I mean, Reed, a well-deserved break.
Little story I want you to watch is watch how O'Leary will command his offense now, just like how Heron did earlier with Stepanek.
O'Leary, top of the key. Dish it out to Stepanek. Stepanek, hand out to Poku. Back over to O'Leary. And they're called a 3-second call on Stepanek.
That'll be a close one. So it'll be a numbers flip score, 21-12.
Not a thing you see get called very often, especially in high school basketball. I must say, a 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's like airborne or Elmhurst Elite kind of ticky-tacky fouls you call.
Definitely here now as Batavia's trying to get the drive off. Can't get it to go as Justice takes it around Luby. Floater off the glass, and he'll get the foul drawn.
I mean, I'm just looking in the crowd right now. We have some York legends in the crowd right now.
Kyle Waltz is here. What are some other people that are here, John?
Connor Fitzgerald. I mean, you got, look at this. Richardson. You have Richardson up there. Green. You know who I wish was here? AJ Levine.
AJ Levine, York legend. He's playing
I think he actually is there. No, he's not. That's it. Last year's seniors and 2 years ago seniors are here, so that's great support, showing off.
Showing up for Coach Dunn and the Dukes during their Christmas break.
I mean, anybody will tell you, we told you guys in the pregame show for the Tosh, this is probably a very easy path to the championships for the Dukes. You have to fight St. Ignatius, who almost lost today. The Dukes would have had an open championship to this year if St. Ignatius lost.
Dukes now. Still a pretty close matchup here today. O'Leary almost loses it, throws it away. Poku saves it, and it's going to be called out of bounds.
O'Leary.
Timeout by Coach Dunn.
Yeah, I mean, that's a smart timeout. O'Leary just hit the scores table, threw it all the way over to Poku. Final minute, and you're up. You got to start playing smarter.
Before we go to a short break, let me thank a couple of our sponsors. Birdos, Rest Arena, Rosita's Pizza, and State Farm Insurance by Mike Callahan. You're watching York Sports Network. Just 45 seconds remaining here. 25 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Into Luby. Luby takes a tough hit. And they're going to call travel on Luby, even though he was stopped by a brick wall.
I mean, Coach Dunn will show his emotion, and I agree with every single time he screams.
Not quite too sure about that call. But now with just over a second separating shot and game clock, let's see what Batavia can do in this possible last possession of this quarter. Taking it up now.
Duke's bench is starting to get loud.
Justice top of the key. Poku is right on him, looking for the screen, getting around. Not a lot of movement. Farrar. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Just 10 seconds remaining, 7 on the shot clock. Dishes into the lane, and nice finish by Bergen. Heron, 1 second left, throws it up, nowhere near the basket as the Dukes currently leading 21-16 in this close matchup against the Bulldogs. John, any thoughts before we go to our break?
I mean, this game has been in Duke's way the entire time. The shooting from Batavia has to get a lot more concrete, though. You can't just be hooking up shots just because you're open. You got to be able to plant your feet left and right and just sink one. But, I mean, York has been absolutely great in outer pressure, inner pressure, and scoring all around.
And with that, we'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors before we go to break for halftime. Thank you to Howard Customs, ICI Builds, and Knights Basketball. With that, we're going to take a short break for halftime. You're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back to the 51st Annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Currently we have York Dukes up 21-16 against Batavia Bulldogs. Batavia is going to be inbounding the ball now. Reed hands it over to Justice. Justice is going to start off this second half. Batavia now into the paint. Hands it off, gets it out to the corner. Fakes out Stepanek, takes the long mid-ranger, doesn't get it to go as Rennick gets the board.
I mean, I was surprised that one didn't just fall right there.
Larry taking the ball up the court. Larry trying to get around Blankenship. He gets it up, can't get it to go. Ball thrown away. Poku saves it.
Nice save by Poku to keep this drive alive.
Poku driving, tough take off the left side of the glass. He's up to 4 points on the night as the Bulldogs coming back up to 4 now.
I would not be surprised if at least one Duke has a career high tonight, and I'm hoping it's Poku.
Blankenship looking to drive, and he is rejected by Stepanek. Top of the key now, Justice almost throws it away, and he does. Blankenship can't contain it.
I mean, that was just a close one right there. I think York is going to retain possession, so that'll be good.
Poku looking to throw it in now, trying to find the open man. Luby gets it batted away, and that's going to be a foul on Luby. Kind of hooked on to Bergen. Bergeron, excuse me.
A lot of those like ticky-tacky fouls will hurt York, and especially some of these younger guys, you know, they're moved up pretty quickly. So stuff like that will happen.
Up now, Justice, top of the key. Justice dishes it out to the wing. Farrar back into Justice. Justice, long three. Another miss for Justice as Rennick gets another board. Poku now. Nice crossover, but his cookies for Justice as he gets blocked by Stepanek. Another amazing block from him.
Blocked by Stepanek.
Another long three, no good. Rebounded, and they get it the finish.
I have to take a little bit of blame for that. I was not paying attention. I was on my phone, just texting, sending some more stats on Twitter, and I look up, Poku's got the ball gone, but Stepanek put his hand up and he blocked the first shot.
Stepanek 3 blocks here tonight as O'Leary tries to dish it out to him, but it is batted away. Justice bringing up the ball to the court now. Justice over to Blankenship. Blankenship. Pounded by Luby.
This is when the Batavia Bulldogs start slowing down the play.
Wide open in the corner. Blankenship. Blankenship. Missed corner 3. Stepanek comes down hard.
Yeah, Stepanek is one of those guys who, you know, I don't worry about when he falls because he's one of those guys who can get right back up, and he'll play injured. He's like the Kobe of the Dukes. Tall like him, too. Heron will come in for O'Leary. Again, one of those guys who will just command an offense and a defense.
Poku also exiting the game for Rennick. Oskadome looking for somebody. Anybody hits it over to Luby. Can't get it to him. Blankenship gets the ball back. Into the lane. Back out. Kind of a weird shot. Didn't mean to get that up.
Yeah, Stepanek almost just didn't put his hand up because he thought that one was in the net. But then when it was too close, he almost took it to the face.
Heron calling the play, trying to get the offense running. Into Luby, taken away by Reed. Reed bringing it up the right side of the court. Electing the drive. Tough take, couldn't get it to go, but it's the nice putback in by Farrar.
I mean, Farrar, that was lucky for Reed that he was right on his left there.
Nice communication. That's going to be a timeout by Coach Dunn as they are only leading by 3 points now. And with that, we're going to take a short break for this timeout. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to the game. Dukes currently leading 23-20 with just 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter.
I like that. The game.
The game of the night. Last game of the night in the main gym.
It's always the Dukes' last game on first night. That's the tradition.
That's how it's always been. And now is Luby top of the key, trying to find a way in. Can't penetrate the defense. A step at hands it over to Oskadome. Oskadome trying to find his way around the perimeter.
I think Reed's new nickname's got to be the sledgehammer, the way he just powers through these screens.
Tough take from Heron, can't get the lay. Absolute rejection on Rennick. Blankenship, oh my goodness. And he gets the steal. He's going down the court hard. Trying to do something with it.
I mean, put that block on your highlight tape. That was nasty.
Absolutely unreal block from Blankenship as they call another timeout. Batavia this time. And with that, we're going to take a short break. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to the 51st annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Last game of the night here in the main gym. Dukes only leading by 3 now, 4 minutes, 22 seconds remaining, coming back from the timeout from the Bulldogs. And now Justice ready in the paint. Reed trying to find somebody. Justice, corner 3. Another miss for Justice. Rebounded, blocked by Stepanek twice. Oskadome ends up back with it.
I mean, both of these teams, Duke's only leading by 3, but both of these teams have had incredible defensive and offensive possessions.
Blankenship and Stepanek both translating on the offense and defensive end, as that one is almost thrown away. Rennick retains possession. Heron now, Justice right on him.
I mean, Rennick putting in this work. He deserves the crowd he has tonight.
Heron trying to drive, sends over to Stepanek at the top of the key. Out to Oskadome, he sets the screen. Back out to Heron. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. They're going to have to shoot it. Over to Oskadome. 2 seconds left. He puts it up. No good for Oskadome. Rebounded by Stepanek, up with it, and he finishes the play.
I mean, wow. I didn't think he was going to get that one.
Stepanek, unreal. He got up there.
Dunn starting to chill out a little bit. Now it's still a 5-point lead. Close, but close enough where Dunn can take a deep breath.
Just over to Reed. Reed electing to drive. Dishes it back out to the middle of the lane, and they're going to call the foul. And it's going to be a charge. Great job from Jackson Rennick setting his feet.
Nobody celebrated that. They were worried who it was going to be on. But, I mean, once you heard a couple Dukes fans start to scream, you know who it was.
Rennick coming out of the game now, as well as Oskadome. Entering the game is going to be Costa Campus alongside Joseph Luby.
I think Poku's in there, too.
Poku, excuse me.
I thought that's who it was. I thought.
Heron now trying to break the defense. Over to Poku. Poku throws it away. Justice ends up with it, taking the ball up the court now. Poku's right on his coattail. Poku up with it. Can't get the finish. No foul called. Heron now trying to slow things down. All defenders now back. And it's going to be a foul on campus.
You know, Heron not the tallest guy out there, but once he's out there and he can keep a nice lane going, he'll be able to run it out. He can definitely speed up faster than any other Duke out here.
Justice dishes it over. Trying to break the one-man press once again.
What I like to call a hot potato offense.
Justice top of the key. Trying to get around Poku. Nice back and forth, puts it up. And they're going to call the foul on Bergen.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. It looks like they're going to call it on Costa.
Unfortunately, that's already 2 fouls for him. Back-to-back plays.
I mean, he's not in foul trouble just yet, but getting close there.
First one is missed thanks to the Dukes student section.
Yeah, I mean, you should have been here for the LZ student section. Lake Zurich, they were getting loud. Didn't make an impact on the game. Lake Zurich did lose, but it was fun. You know, you got a crowd behind you.
Highland Park also had a great student section here today. They lost as well, almost beat the best team in this tournament. Second shot is up, they get it to go. Bergerin now being subbed out for Blankenship. Excuse me, Johnson. And now trying to break the press. Aaron bringing the ball up the court for the Dukes. Aaron looking for a way around. Silvernagle playing great defense. Campus dishes out to Stepanek. He gets it. Can't get it to go, though.
Yeah, he tried to throw that one under the hoop.
Tried to do something with it as he had it mid-air. Couldn't come down with it. Looking for the open shot. Up with it. Johnson. Tough take. Stepanek right there. Just a little under 2 minutes now. Heron left side. Batavia playing some good defense right now. Poku in the corner. Into Campus. Dishes it out. Hands straight up, and they don't get the foul called. Thrown away. Heron elects to drive. Tough take. And one for Heron.
And that's how you rile up the Dukes.
Absolutely electric drive by Heron. Just a couple seconds remaining left on that shot clock. Ball got hit back out to him, and he went in tough.
Yeah, he did not look back. Like I talked about, not the tallest guy on the court, but somebody you can rely on when you need him. Looks like Reed will be checking back in after this first shot.
Heron gets it to go, and that's a three-point play for him.
So,
extending the Dukes' lead to 7.
So Reed will be in, Heron will be out, O'Leary will now be in.
Still a pretty tight game here. Only a 7-point deficit Batavia is looking to come back from. Now just going to go left side to Reed. Reed back out to Justice. Justice still trying to make something happen. Electing to drive now is Daly. Daly gets it to go, and he's going to get an and one of his own. Answering right back against Herons.
I mean, he said, whatever you can do, I can do better. Did he do it better? That's up to debate. But I think Heron was a little bit more flashy as he comes back in for Loopy.
Loopy taking a little break now. Daly's going to take his one and only shot. It is up, and it is no good. Can't get three-point play. They get the offensive board, and that's a better turnout for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, you can get a rebound like that after missing your one and only free throw. You'll take that any day of the week.
Heron now with it. Trying to set up the offense. Poku in the corner. Hands it over to Stepanek. Stepanek rejected by Farrar. Poku still fighting for it. Stepanek ends up back with it, and they get the foul drawn. Tough play there for Stepanek. Got the ball swatted away. Ended up back with it. Nice tough finish to get to the line.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. Just a couple free throws for both Batavia and York to extend a lead and shrink a lead. Now you just need to play the same basketball you've been playing. What my next question will be is, will the Dukes try to just hold their 4-point lead they have now, or try to extend it and risk it? Because right now they're playing like they just want to hold it.
Stepanek now, second shot is good. He makes both. Subs being made. O'Leary is going to be coming in for Stepanek, giving him a breather.
So Stepanek will get out for the first time since the first half.
Inbounding now, Justice. Hands it over to Reed. Reed setting it back up to Justice. Trying to get something going. Another deep three, another miss. Three-ball, very big problem here. Poku saves it.
I believe shot clock will be turned off in any second. There it goes.
30 seconds remaining now. Not much time left for this team to do anything. Heron, nice move to get around the defender. And that's going to be a foul on Blankenship.
Yeah, those fouls have just been hurting. I mean, you have a couple threes that you can rely on. You have a three-point shooter and a tall man in Hunter Stepanek. Now, we always bring up the 6'9" height, definitely a freakishly tall guy. But you got to credit Lupi, Costa, and O'Leary for helping out when they need it.
Shot is up and good for campus. 20.9 seconds remaining now. That's campus's first point of the night.
Another close game in the Chicago area is, oh, that'll drop. Another close game at 199. Bulls are down 1 to the 76ers.
Now Justice, let's take it up the court. Farrar trying to make a move. Screen set for him. 7 seconds remaining. Justice got to do something to get the ball up. He gets it up and he's fouled by Poku. Seemed like all ball from this point of view.
It really did. You know, a lot of those times since how the Dukes play defense, they collapse a lot of the time on that ball. So it's hard to see, especially if you're a ref and especially if you're an announcer over here, it's hard to see who hit the ball, where the ball was hit, who was hit.
Shot is up and good. 6-point deficit now. A couple subs being made for the last 3 seconds of this quarter.
Both teams are in the bonus as well. So that's something you got to keep in mind. And York will have the possession arrow pointing their way. So a couple things you got to keep in mind.
Shot is up and good. 3 seconds left remaining. Let's see if the Dukes can get one more shot off.
I think they just let Heron huck that thing down there like he did last time.
2 seconds left. O'Leary, deep three. Almost in.
That was the closest one I've seen all night.
Definitely. And with that, we are going to be taking a short break in between quarters, excuse me. But we're going to, before we go to break, we'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors for 2025, Jack House Holiday Classic, Lockdown Basketball, Murchie Family, and Orange Theory Fitness. With that, you're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back from that time, or break, excuse me. We are entering the fourth quarter of action. Last 8 minutes to play. Dukes currently leading by 5. Let's see if they can retain possession and come out with the victory on the first day of the Tosh.
I mean, this will be massive. Just especially what's happened tonight and today. The Dukes play. This has been a great team so far. Only, what, 1 loss so far?
Yes, that is correct, John. This team has been very dominant thus far this season. Now O'Leary into the paint, trying to give it to Stepanek. Stepanek fake back out, goes up with it. Stepanek can't get it to go. Rebounded by O'Leary. Excuse me, Burnison got that rebound. And it's going to remain Duke's ball.
Burnison comes in for the first time since what, the first quarter?
Second quarter, he was in there for a little bit, yes.
Yes. But anyway, a newer face that we see and a younger guy that we see out here. And he's already been making his impact on this Dukes team.
And now thrown away almost. Reed gets it, and it's going to be a foul on Heron.
I don't know how that was a foul on Heron.
Heron's second foul of the night. No Dukes really in any foul trouble as of right now. 3 players with 2.
But Batavia, number 10, that is Reed. He's at 3. So 2 more in the last 7 minutes would be catastrophic.
Corner 3, no good. Heron gets the ball, trying to take it up the court quickly. Out to O'Leary. O'Leary back to Poku. Poku, pull up 3, no good.
Justice, that heavily guarded.
32-27 right now. Corner 3 again. No good. The 3 ball not falling at all for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs still trailing by 5 with 7 minutes remaining. Heron trying to do something with it. taken away by Reed. Reed, Euro step. Can't get the finish, though. Stepanik gets the board. Stepanik needing help. Nobody there. Rejected by Stepanik. Reed.
And right in the hands of Carter Heron.
Stepanik, another tremendous block. He is unstoppable in the paint tonight. And on offense, too, as he gets that one to go.
I think Stepanik might be close to a triple-double tonight. He's already at 17 points, maybe 5 blocks so far. That might have been his 6th. So assists-wise, that's a different story.
Definitely in that double-double range, all the rebounds he has been getting. And now Justice over to Reed. Reed takes a quick 3. Can't get it to go. Another rebound for Stepanik. Absolute machine out here tonight. Heron taking the ball up the court. Heron been playing pretty solid point guard, and that's going to be a push on Reed. That's going to be his 4th of the night. He's got to be careful, and it appears he's going to be subbed out for number 13, Daly.
This might be the last time we see Reed. There is 6 minutes still left in the game, but, I mean, that's a player you don't want out right now. And if he gets fouled out the first time he's in, not good.
Heron over to Luby. Luby, quick 3. Luby no good. Rennick rebounds it, trying to go up with it. And the foul is going to be on the ground before Luby gets a shot off.
Looks like that'll be against Batavia. So now we have a player on Batavia with 3 fouls. Another player you don't want out.
Heron into Luby. Luby looking for some room. Can't find anything. Stuck in the corner. Dribbling it back out. Hands it over to Heron. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Heron's going to have to do something with it. Can't find the open man. 5 seconds left. Almost throws it away. Luby, 3 seconds. He's going to have to shoot. Does not get it up in time.
No, that was...
It was late. Just a tad late.
Justin Anderson behind us.
Jandy, welcome back from NIU. It's glad to have you back here at YSM. And he helped out the Zoom cam in the other gym earlier on. And now Batavia still trying to fight their way back from this one. Has been down the entire game. As Daly dish it over to ship over to Justice. Justice back out to the corner. Can't get an open shot. Taking all contested threes. That one's up, and they get their first 3 to fall in the last half. Farrar.
I mean, it's got to be at least 3 quarters that they've had a 3 not be able to fall.
And very dry on the offensive end, especially outside the arc. 4-point deficit now, still trying to fight their way back.
The arc has not been the Batavia shooting zone, but it has been for York.
Turn over to Luby. Luby trying to find an opening. Elects to drive, stepping it, gets in his way, and they call the travel. Game still within reach for Batavia. Have a lot of momentum in their favor. Taking the ball up now is Justice. Justice over to Farrar. Farrar back out to Daly. Koku on Justice at the top of the key. Trying to set the screen. Gets around him. Into the corner. Back out. Deep 3. That one's off front iron. Rennick gets the board.
Heron will be able to slow this one down. Want to hold that 4-point lead. A close one, but they're guarding it heavily.
Heron looking to drive. Takes it underneath the baseline, and they're going to call him out of bounds.
That's a difficult thing to do, because you either get a shove to the ground or you get called out. There's no in between there.
And there's going to be a timeout by Batavia. And with that, we're going to take a short break. First, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. And Chicago Supercoach, Breakaway Basketball, and State Farm Insurance by Mike Callahan. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back. 3:57 remaining now. Clock still ticking down. Justice, top of the key. Poku right on top of him. And heavy defense, only with a 4-point lead. This game can change very quickly. They got to be careful. Ferrara now over to Justice. Justice, pull up three. Justice gets it to go, and now it's a 1-point game with 3:30 remaining.
I mean, a lot of time to grow a lead, but the Dukes have not been able to score since.
It's a very stressful game. This game determines what happens in that next round. Poku corner three. No good. Rebounded by Justice. Justice taking it up quick. Half-court heave. Up with it. And it's good. And the Dukes have lost the lead.
And Batavia have gained the lead for the first time since the first quarter.
Absolutely unreal change of pace in this game. Batavia playing at their own pace now. Dukes now trailing. Heron at the top of the key. Stepanek waiting in the lane. Trying to get the ball to him. Nobody dishing it out.
Duke's got to be in hurry up here. Don't want another shot clock violation.
14 seconds remaining. Poku looking to drive. Tough take. He gets it to go, and they regain the lead.
And that's how you do it there. Still a 1-point game. Dunn's excited. I'm excited. And I bet you're excited here too, Zach.
Very much so. This game couldn't have been closer. Now Batavia with it. Trying to take it up. Nobody open. Let's give it back to Justice. Justice dribbles around. Pull up three. Justice no good. In the Luby's hands. Another chance to grow their lead. Let's see what the Dukes can do in this possession. As Heron's dribbling around the key. Still plenty of time left on the shot clock. Looking to drive. Gives it to Stepanek at the top of the key. Wing to Luby. Luby driving around Blankenship. Blankenship hounding him on defense. Nowhere to go. Into Stepanek. Stepanek bodying his way up. No good. No foul called.
I mean, that screen from Stepanek earlier just didn't work for Luby, so he passed it right back to Stepanek, and Stepanek couldn't capitalize.
Justice now over to Daly. Daly back to Justice. Looking for a play call here. They're going to have to go in their bag here. Pull up three. No good again. Ball cannot be saved. 1:25 remaining. Not too many chances left for this Batavia team to inch their way back.
It looks like Reed is still on the bench. One of those players that capitalized early. He is in foul trouble, though. 4 fouls so far.
In the Stepanek, trying to break the press. If they want a chance, they got to hold the Dukes to at least a 2 here. Nothing more. Renick now, top left wing in the Stepanek. Back over to Herod. And that's going to be a foul on Batavia.
I saw some York players celebrate. Don't know what it was. There's a monitor in my way.
A dead monitor.
A dead monitor.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now Heron, ball underneath the basket, trying to run up the play, looking for somebody open. Gives it to Stepanek. Stepanek can't hold on to it. Justice gets it, throws it away. Renick gets the ball back. Not a lot of time left in this clock, just under a minute remaining.
So the Dukes can shave off time, just 30 seconds though. Maybe score here, but it will be a 1-point win. That's something you don't want.
Heron now with it. Trying to find a way around Justice. Stepanek setting the screen. Justice fighting his way through it. Wing to Luby. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to find someone. Over to Heron. Heron takes the three. No good for Heron. Renick. It's going to be called over and back on Renick.
33 seconds. I'm guessing shot clock will match game clock.
I got to be completely honest here. I don't think Renick really reached over the back there. He's just a taller dude. Unfortunate call there. Coach Dunn going to call the defensive play here. 33.8 seconds remaining now. 36-35 Dukes. Let's see what happens. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to the 51st Annual Jack Dawes Holiday Classic game. 36-35 Dukes. Batavia is going to have the last shot of this game. Reed back in the game now for the last possession. Justice with the ball, trying to find a way around Poku. Reed back with it. Reed top the key, under 20 seconds remaining now.
You got to wonder what's in the head of the coach, Batavia.
Now with it. Farrar trying to find somewhere to go. Can't find anyone. Dishes it into the paint. Up and over, no good. Back to Farrar. And one from Farrar. Absolutely ridiculous as he draws the foul from Stepanek.
If he misses this.
Only 3.1 seconds remaining. Coach Dunn walking out to the middle of the court. He is flabbergasted just like the rest of us. The Dukes might be eliminated on the first day of the Jack Tosh.
This is looking like what happened last year, and I'm not liking it.
3.1 seconds remaining, John. If you're in Coach Dunn's head, who are you giving it to? What play are you running? What are you doing with this amount of time left?
I don't know. I'm gonna be complete. I'm more speechless that dropped right now.
That was absolutely unreal. As you saw in that last play, Poku and Stepanek both going up for the rebound. Barely couldn't get a hold of it as it landed back in the hands of Farrar. Unreal take.
I mean, if I was a York player, I would just chuck that thing. The clock will still be running. Yes, it will be out, but it will be out on the far side, not your side. So there could be a chance where you at least put up a point, but I guess you wanted to come down with it, and it's a lot more riskier just to throw it out.
Let's see if he can make the free throw here for Farrar. That was a nice take from him. See if they extend the lead to 2 and see what the Dukes have drawn up.
So we're going to come it back.
Excuse me, Bergeron hit that tough and one, and he's going to have a chance at the free throw now.
This Duke is this gym is erupting with Duke fans.
Bergeron now.
I expect just a loud scream very soon, so I'm like tensing up.
Bergeron shot. No good. Rebounded by Rennick. He calls a timeout instantly.
Shaved a couple seconds off. I think we're going to stay on. Let's stay on.
Yeah, we're going to stay on. 2.2 seconds remaining. I know you said you didn't know before. Personally, me, you got to find Stepanek in the paint. Try and draw the foul. He's your big dude. That's probably one of the best chances you're going to have.
I mean, you know what this reminds me of? Y-ball finals. This is reminding me of. They're leaving the ball right where it's going to be. They don't want any time in between. The coaches are going to take their timeouts, talk to their players. It's a 1-point game with 2.2 left.
I wouldn't be surprised, John, if they go for the 3 ball here. Fake play to Stepanek as they might be expecting that and give it to somebody like Luby or maybe Poku, who have been known for their 3-point shooting.
The worst thing you can do here is take a foul and York sinks it. Then that either goes into overtime or they win it.
Coach Nozzle's probably talking to his players, telling them, hands straight up. If it goes in, it goes in. No fouls, no easy buckets.
Or they'll do what Lake Zurich did late on. They just had their players play press defense with their hands behind their backs.
That's the best way to do it.
They were so worried about foul trouble that they were just like, Coach told them, do not put your hands out. Keep them behind your back. Stepanek is going to be far out away from everybody. I'm guessing if Rennick can get this pass off, he's going to go for somebody in the middle.
Rennick's played baseball, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Throws it to Stepanek, and it's tipped away, and it's hit on a bounce. Is there any time left on the clock? Let's see what the refs discuss. I think there was still a little bit of time left, maybe even just 0.1 seconds left. They're adding 0.3, I think.
They might be. This is electric.
They're adding time. They're adding time. The game is not over. They're going to give it to Stepanek.
Do not go to sleep, Duke fans. Do not go to sleep.
Let's see how much time they're actually going to add. They're having trouble with the clock. Because I don't believe you can add decimals on the clock.
No, you can. They did it.
They did it. They figured it out. Okay. 0.3 seconds remaining. O'Leary's going to be inbounding. Let's see who they give it to.
I might flip a desk.
They're going to have to do a volleyball set here. This isn't in. No goal from Stepanek, and that is the game. The Dukes have lost in the first round 2 years in a row. First round of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. 37-36, the Batavia Bulldogs. Absolutely unreal stuff. Dukes were leading that entire game, and they just fell short on that last play, John.
I mean, wow. All I got to say is wow. As a Duke fan, this hurts, but I will understand the Batavia Bulldogs put up an incredible, pun intended, dog fight.
Coach Nazos really did a great job coaching his players, telling them what to do. Justice, he had a great game. Not much else to say about that. We're going to do a post-game interview now with Coach Nazos as well as one of the players for the Batavia Bulldogs. So don't go anywhere. I've been Zach Silkaitis, alongside me has been John Finucane. Thank you all for watching. This is York Sports Network.
Joe, I'm going to talk to you first. You were in foul trouble. You came out early, but you played very good press defense. What was your mindset going into defending the Dukes?
Offense wasn't falling, so I had to resort to defense, and I take pride in my defense. So, I think I did pretty well, but I could have done better. But
you did fantastic. Now, Coach, walk us through your final moments of talking to your players. What were you telling them in the timeout during that last quarter of how to win this game?
You know what? We've got a very senior and veteran-oriented group, with Dane being a junior but playing a lot. It isn't like we have to. I feel very confident with this group saying, "Hey, let's get in this position here, maybe a screen, and just play out of it." They do a great job of finding the open guy, getting one more, and competing. Brett got the board. Joel say his shot didn't hit tonight, but what he did elsewise, helped us get a win here tonight. And I think that's a sign of a mature team.
Now, Coach, I know you can talk about your success, but can you talk about your failures, some things that didn't work out that you want to change in the next game?
About 18 turnovers. But it's just York's very good. They're going to pressure you. Sometimes you're getting errant with the ball, and I think just continue and staying with things when they're going your way, and I think this group did it. They're up 7. We just kept playing. It's a sign of I think a veteran group just keeping competing.
Now, Joe, I'll ask you the same question. What do you hope to fix in the next game?
Turnovers for sure. Honestly, I love our intensity. We don't really need to fix that. We just got to play a little bit more complete, and I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, both of you guys, thank you for talking to me. Back to you guys.
Savior's good. He's going to play. Maybe he's good enough to play at lower, so we don't know.
I hope so. I'll take anybody to play for this guy. Anybody.
He's a great student. Just a great kid. Top-notch kid. I hope you're fine. Good. Gymnastics. He's one of the best kids.
was in the NBA now. We got this guy, Loris, Oshkosh, something that he can do, he did what he did. I don't know. You know, I never say number. Yes, nice meeting you. All right, Coach. Thanks. Merry Christmas to you.